mate, to a genuine superstar of the game. I tell you, the Storm been struggling the last couple of weeks without him, but thankfully for Melbourne, he's back this week. Harry Grant. So they only boo the good ones, Harry.
Yeah,
How you going,
a couple of Doggies fans in the crowd. So.
Finals are here, H.
Yeah, finals are here. It's we're just talking about how quick it's gone, season. But yeah, guess that's a good thing. Feeling pretty good with the body and that. But yeah, it's going to be some big clashes.
Boys, happy Father's Day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to you.
Yeah. By the way, happy Father's Day to La Pig, your old man.
Yeah.
Yes, good, Piggy.
What'd you get?
What'd I get? Oven mitt, and some anti-inflammatories.
Oh,
yeah,
anti-inflammatories?
Yeah,
oh, they're good.
Yeah, it's good.
Handy.
Yeah, because I had ingrown toenails, so they'll come in really handy. Yeah. What about you, blokes? What'd you get?
I got a trolley for the barbecue.
Oh, wow. Awesome. What about nothing?
Oh, yeah. No. I'll get it all tonight.
I didn't even get a happy Father's Day. You believe that?
I got
familiarity. Yeah. Did you? Had you anything? No.
Not yet.
No. It's unbelievable. don't know how good they got it. Now, how the Peacocks going, by the way?
Still there, still surviving, which is good.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
But this is my second set. So what I didn't tell you is that the first ones flew away. So I've only just recently bought these ones.
I didn't know they could fly, peacocks.
Yeah, quite well.
Yeah.
Are you going to breed them? Is it a male and female?
2 males, mate.
Anyway, now on the show we've got Fletcher at the VV Bar. We've got a gimme five, and we're going to preview week 1 of the finals, shaping up some sort of final series. But Parramatta Eels 66-10, Hindy. We've been talking about this team right through the back half of the year, but it's true, mate. They're just improving,
they have, mate.
Extraordinary.
I'm going to blame Mitch Moses. He's missing for the first bit of the season, and he's honestly been the difference. Well, the big part of the difference, obviously, Riles got the forwards going very well. The combinations are working well. He moved Zach Lomax from the other wing, from one centre to the opposite wing. He's pushed Addo-Carr out. So he's made a few changes, a few tough calls, and it seemed to work. But yeah, outstanding way to finish the season. You know, Dylan Brown scored the first try tonight, but yeah, much improved Eels, and it's kind of it's a little bit exciting being an Eels fan. What will be next year?
Absolutely. You know, Harry, you'd have been coached under Jason Riles, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be like.
No surprises. I think we all sort of knew the person he is. I guess you have a lot of good people around you as well, and he was our forwards coach for a fair bit there, and assistant coach, and then a leadership coach. So definitely got to know Rolesy real well over the journey.
And you know, I reckon, boys, it's how much individuals improve. So I reckon how much you get a gauge on how much someone can coach, and particularly the veteran players. Like I reckon this is Josh Addo-Carr's best season.
Yeah,
like what he's done, and Junior.
Junior's been a different sort of player this year.
I reckon it turned around when Dylan Walker sort of when they did the swap. He came. Absolutely. They were sort of lacking a bit of a forward in the middle who could ball play a bit, and they've all just fed off him. Because, as you said before, Harry, he was your forwards coach down there. But when Rolesy played, although he was a front rower, he also could move the ball around. So, yeah, they've bought into whatever Rolesy has brought to them. So next year, and they've beaten top. Well, they beat the Chooks, they beat Brisbane.
Yeah.
Bronx, They
pushed you blokes in the second time you played them. You pumped them
that
in the
was
first
one
round.
of the toughest games.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, boys, let's cross back to Parramatta. We're going to talk to one of the places we were just talking about, having some sort of season. Had a great day today as well. Josh Addo-Carr, Foxy. Fox, mate, congratulations on today for you personally and the side. But, mate, well done to you. We're just saying, I reckon this is your best season.
Thank you, bro. It means a lot, Matty. It's been a tough year, but we're building on to next year, bro. And full credit to our boys who turned up tonight. We could have easily took the foot off the throat, but kept on there, scored some points, bro. It's been a good...
Yeah, Fox is tiny, mate. Congratulations on a great season. Great win tonight. Good way to finish the year, but obviously... celebrations. It has been a long year, as you said. What's happening tonight? A couple of cold ones?
Nah, bro, I stayed off the drink all year, bro. 12 months.
Hey, Foxy. Foxy, has Kevin Walters been in contact with you regarding the Ashes at the end of the year? I'd imagine you'd like to be on the plane heading over to England.
Oh, yeah, it'd be an absolute pleasure to put the Australian jersey on again, bro, but I haven't spoke to Kevin, I spoke to Billy Walters, but...
He'll put a good word in for you. Hey, Foxy, sit next to me on the couch. We've got Harry Grant, your old teammate.
He lost my number.
Hey, Fox, go and enjoy the win, mate. Congratulations on the season. Well done.
Thanks, guys. Hey, good luck, Harry, bro, in the finals, bro. Love you, bro. I'm in.
There you go. Nice. Class act.
Class act. He's so good for the group. I guess, yeah, credit to Rolsey and some of the players he's recruited. I think all the players that he's got to the club have really put in. And, I know what he's like around the club, so there'll be plenty of laughs and plenty of good times.
He said he lost 7 kilos. He was on the carnivore diet and was just putting on too much weight. So he said...
Is that what it is?
And, so it's horses for courses, I suppose.
Yeah.
Every player is different. I remember... No, this is true. Wasn't it you weren't allowed to show any rib cages when you were playing for Parramatta? Remember that? Didn't Brian Smith say you couldn't have a six-pack? True or not true? And some players could eat McDonald's.
Brady Hodgson was allowed to eat McDonald's. He's the fattest, skinniest man. Yeah. Because he had to put on weight because he was tiny. If you're watching little Brady,
But Macca's doesn't make you fat.
No, it doesn't.
No,
it doesn't.
Does not.
Anyway, what my Macca's I'm loving at the moment. No, it doesn't. Absolutely. It's the old rat
and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, mate, it's the rat chicken we're forced to eat every week. Now, early today, up in Redcliffe, 62-24, Dolphins over the Canberra Raiders. Mate, Harry, as we watch the side, a bloke we've spoken about a lot this year is Isaiah Katoa. And some of the things he did today, boys, some of his deception. Harry is some sort of player.
Yeah, he's silky. And I think it was last year when I sort of heard him speak, and he's so mature. You forget how young he is.
Yeah.
You can probably lose sight of that. But, yeah, he's still so young, got so much to give the game. But I think he's, very mature. And he's got so much time and space.
He's a good player, this little bloke. Trey Fuller.
Well, Trey Fuller was out. This is back-to-back games where he's been absolutely dominant, along with the Hammer, who didn't finish the game. He went off with a
knee injury.
MCL injury.
Yeah.
But the Raiders, missing 10 of their starting first-grade team, threw some young guys out there. Pretty much that right edge for the Raiders didn't handle the Dolphins' attack whatsoever. But, good win for the Dolphins to finish off the season. Nafahu on the wing there.
Yeah,
I thought he
very excellent.
He was very impressive as well.
They've got a lot to look forward to next year.
Haven't they? What?
They finished 9th. It's the best in the history. I know they've only been in the competition for a few years, but without all those forwards that we talked about, like the Gilberts and who else was...
Plath.
Yeah, Maxi Plath.
Yep.
Saifidi. You would think they're all first grades. They're all first-grade forwards. So you could imagine how much room they'd give these backs if they can get over the top of the opposition forward pack. I think they're staying fit.
Yeah.
Well,
they're a top 8.
I reckon next year, if they have a decent run of the injuries, I reckon they're a contender to win the comp.
Yeah.
Because another 12 months with Katoa, you got young Donahue at the back there, so you see him developing into an Isaiah Yeo type player. The talent in that side.
And the coach too, he deserves a rap.
Yeah,
because we talk about when Wayne Bennett leaves, sometimes teams struggle a little bit. Well, they've actually improved.
They tell me back in the day he was a bare-knuckle fighter.
He looks like a band. He looks like he's in Snack.
Yeah, he does.
Looks like he's in Snack.
Fantastic guy. I like him so much.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm voting for Coach of the Year. Now, a bloke played his last game today. He's the GOAT, Mark Nichols. And on his second stint, he came onto the field. The crowd went nuts. And on his first touch, goes over. So the old throw coat scores the try. Then they throw in the ball and knocks over the conversion. We'll see that in a second. But the best is to come at the end of the final. I think you are through to him, didn't you, about his...
Well, he did the interview with the mouth guard on.
Yeah.
This is your kick for goal here.
Sweet.
It looked so easy. So he's lost his second one. He lost one before, now he's doubled up, so... Yeah, it looks good.
And you don't know how important teeth are to looks until they're not there. Yeah. Now, my Maccas I'm loving at the moment, mate, the form of everyone's favourite plumber, Reece Walsh, mate, fantastic. In the absence the last 2 weeks of Adam Reynolds, he has just stepped right up.
Yeah, he has, and getting to know Walshy through Origin camp and that, he loves his footy. He's all in on footy, and a lot of people probably don't see that or probably don't think that. But the best way, I guess, he copped a little bit of criticism whichever way you'd like to look at it. But
about the toilet stuff.
Yeah,
I love the fact that the Broncos had to put a statement out saying, look, we're letting you know that don't drink toilet water.
Do not try to hard, kids.
Thanks, guys.
But the best thing he could have done is play well, and it was unfortunate he was playing against the Storm, and everything he touched that night turned to gold.
30-14, Broncos over Storm. It's funny. We're going to talk injuries in a second, Harry. It's funny with bellyache. I often seemed like the week before that loss, you could see it full time. Mate, he was really filthy. The other night after, I haven't really seen him like that. You could see he was quite sombre, but how is he now? Have you spoke to him?
No, he's okay now. I think, he's always chasing perfection and put so much time and effort into each week, no matter the occasion. So the last 2 weeks, they've probably been a little bit different in terms of couldn't move up or down too much on the ladder. So maybe subconsciously there's a little bit of that in the last couple of games. But now I think his focus has definitely switched and changed to what's next. And that's exciting.
That is difficult, Harry. We saw that. We've seen that with the Dogs. Teams that are landlocked into a position like that, just treading water for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
That's very difficult to do. Okay, injuries, Harry. Jerome Hughes, wrist, forearm break. Is he a chance of returning, Harry?
Yeah, I think there's always hope. I think there's definitely hope. You've seen earlier in the year with Hughes, he broke his hand and he come back into the team pretty quick. It was only, I think, a week or two, really, that he missed. So there's always hope, and I think with our medical team, we'll give him every chance.
Harry, what about Jack Howarth?
We've got to win games.
Jack Howarth, so he was named in the squad. Is he close?
Yeah, Howie's close. He's they just sort of felt like he needed a bit more K's in the legs.
Right.
And that last week give Brick an opportunity to play wing and GA centre. So that's probably I think the thing we're talking about of we weren't going to go anywhere up or down on the ladder. So tried some.
So you're saying you did that shoulder charge on purpose just to?
Give Brono some time.
Wiley.
Very good.
Now Ryan Pappenhausen, Paps has got a concussion. And of course the protocols won't play this week. So. We'll keep you out of this, Harry. You expect
Can you? I remember Tommy Trebojevic. You got a second opinion, as you're allowed to do.
Yeah.
And he got a Category 1 in Origin, and when midweek they overturned the decision.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to do that?
I love second.
Surely there's a doctor out there.
Surely. Dr. Tevaga, Dr. Doolittle,
Riviera.
Now, Nelson.
Hi, Dr. Nick. A leg for an arm.
There you go, there, Heine. Just reliving your childhood.
Thanks, guys.
Now, Nelson is suspended, boys. Huge loss. Look, it's just the way he goes to the line, scatters defenders, it allows Harry to get out and create numbers.
It must be difficult. Look, he's 7 foot tall. He bends his back. Like those ones. I feel sorry for him for those sorts of ones because they're never intentional. You know what I mean? And as I said, he's a big guy. You're going to come in contact with big shoulders every now and then. So I feel for Nelson on that one because you can see that he's a little bit concerned about doing that sort of stuff. And you knew sooner from his reaction straight away, he knew he was in strife, not just with the judiciary, but also his teammates as well and his coach.
Now, Roosters 36-6 over South. Tell you, mate, Chooks are... Fletcher... Mate, Chooks continue to power, going really good. And the other night, South went them really hard early and they just absorbed it.
Yeah, the first half was quite close, but in the second half, this bloke here, who I'm still convinced is going to win the Dally M by a record margin, Tedesco. But they're all flying at the moment, all the young forwards. At the start of the year, don't forget, round one, Brisbane put 50 on them.
Yeah.
And, there was a talk they're going to get the wooden spoon, but no, at the moment, you would say that they're the form team.
Yeah.
Going into the semi-finals. I know Canberra have been going okay and Penrith as well, but this bloke here...
Oh, mate, goodness. He's at an age where, a point in his career where you start to see guys just slow up and change their game a little bit. It's the best I've ever seen him play.
Supremely fit, and they're all just feeding off him. Sammy Walker's obviously going to be the key.
Yeah.
But, down there at Shark Park. Yeah. Should be at the footy stadium.
Fletch, I'm loving it, mate.
Yeah, well, it's 3 weeks in a row. Mark Nawaqanitawase. Nawaqanitawase. There we go. Yeah, so 3 weeks in a row, this bloke has just been going berserk. He's the he's the highest try scorer for a debut season. No one Andruku had it for
Canberra in 93.
93, so he's held it, but this bloke, he's just gone berserk. Scored 4 against Storm last week and got another hat-trick, so...
I mean, is he a kangaroo smoky?
Oh, you'd have to be in the
He'd be one of the
conversation.
informed wingers for the kangaroo trip, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Imagine having Coates on one wing and Mark on the other side.
There's a lot of similarities between him and Noah in the fact that Noah Andruku, when he came to rugby league for Canberra, in Australia, he is Noah here. And you're saying before, Fletcher, this was his rookie year. And at the time, Noah was about 28, 29. He come across from Fijian rugby. Tim Sheens, I think, spotted him playing rugby sevens in a game in particular where they beat the All Blacks, a famous game. And then he come from Sigatoga. He went to Fiji and signed him. Didn't play round 1 that year in 93, but they had an injury to one of the wingers and they're playing Broncos round 2. And it was against Michael Hancock. And Tim Sheens apparently said to Mal on that, I think I might throw Noah in, the Fijian fellow. And they went, OK, give him a go. Place never played reserve grade again. 23 tries in 21 games that year.
Yeah.
He was a phenomenal player. Great player. Now, the Sharks, 24-6 over the Dogs. I tell you what, it's all about timing because they've suddenly played their best football.
Well, it took a while for this game to open up. Billy Burns there scored, and I think it was nearly close to the 30-minute mark, and then it kind of opened up from there. So, yeah, the Dogs, for me, they're struggling to find out what sort of footy they're going to be playing, and it's just they were a bit all over the shop where the Sharks kind of knew where they were going. I thought Nicho Hines, some of his pass selection was much better. He was taking the ball to the line a little bit deeper as well. The back three for the Sharks, or particularly the wingers, and were absolutely impressive. And so was this guy, I thought. He was a good fill-in because we've got Nicho Hines maybe with a bit of an issue. So Atkinson was pretty impressive.
Yeah, he came
Acco was at the Storm.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, loved the milkshake, that bloke.
Did he really?
Yeah.
What sort?
Don't we all?
Chocolate?
Yeah, he used to sneak down to the ice cream shop.
Did he really?
Most nights after.
Why did he have to sneak down there?
Well, probably Belzer.
Oh, right. Skin folds.
Yeah, put your tracker
Of
on.
course.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Oh, vanilla, man. Jeez, I love vanilla milkshakes. I might have one on the way home.
What about lime? Remember the old
love it.
Criminal.
Lime
in the old days?
So was strawberry. You can't have strawberry. Like,
it's like Midori milk. You ever had a Midori milk?
I love it.
Oh,
yeah.
So good.
Kahlua milk.
Love it.
remember the
Malibu and milk. Suntan lotion.
What else was there? The old cement mixer. What was that? When it used to curdle in your mouth.
Scotch and milk.
No, you'd have something, then you have another shot, and it'd curdle. It's called the cement mixer. Midori and something else, I think it might have. Anyway,
That's not the one that
no, that's not that one.
cowboy
no.
one. No. It's not the cowboy one, is it?
Yeah, the cowboy. No, it's not. Now, Nicho High, our man Marcelo Montoya he is in doubt for the final series. Nicho has got a week suspension. I'd be fighting it. If I'm Nicho, I'd be fighting it. It happened so quickly, and there's no intent there at all.
But look, I don't even really know how they come up with them sometimes, but yeah, I think you can get off that. I think you can. It's not an intentional hip drop.
When they first came out,
And you had to sit.
and you lost your legs. And
yeah.
so is that the definition, Harry? Is that what you were told in the off season about?
Yeah, I guess there is a bit of that.
But if you're grabbing and swinging, because Nicho had already lost his legs prior to landing
he's making
on
a cover
them.
tackle.
Yeah,
Like he's coming from the inside and making a cover tackle. So
I'd fight it.
Yeah.
Fight it. Fight it.
Now, Manly 27-26 over the Wires at 4 Pines Park. It was entertaining game of football, this one. We're going to see that amazing try shortly, but off the kickoff. But tell you what, entertaining game of football. The Wires a little bit like, they could move from fifth to sixth and whatnot, but for them it was a little bit like treading water. I thought
the game was a bit like. I thought Manly did enough to really kind of almost. Well, the score is. Made the Warriors look a little bit better than what they were, I think. 27-26. I thought Manly took their foot off the pedal a number of times during the game, which has been their season. Luckily enough for Manly, it was enough time to still win the game thanks to a DCE field goal, but that was kicked pretty early.
Yeah.
Just a bit of a scrappy game all round.
Harry, mate, your old teammate, Daly Cherry-Evans, where do you rank him? You know, amongst some of the... I mean, you've played some of the greatest players of all time, Slater and Smith and whatnot. Where do you put Daly?
Yeah, he's right up there, isn't he? And I guess the thing is the consistency over a long period of time, and when people sort of rule him out or write him off with his age, and sort of, but he just keeps delivering, and he's one of the good guys and gives a lot to his team, to the people, and good to see him get that fairy tale moment.
There's a rumour he's going to the Chooks next year, apparently.
Well, yeah, he's still
Wow.
not giving it away, is he? He's still not giving that away.
No.
It's making me excited to find out what he's actually doing.
what's going to happen? Yeah.
It's the intent.
Heard anything, Fletch, down the grapevine?
I haven't, no. I haven't heard anything.
Nothing?
No.
No.
No. I mean, the Chooks have got a little bit of space in their cap for next year, so I'm sure he'll be able to slot in.
I believe so. He's always leave a little bit there.
Well, you got to. You just never know who's going to pop up.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Kalen's might be gone. No.
Oh, Kalen. Anyway, guys, my Maccas, I'm loving a moment. Jazz Tevaga, look, in his last game in the NRL before he heads over to Wakefield Super League, just keep an eye on him here. So that's Jazz there with the bald head. He gets a penalty against him, gets sent to the bin, and he just gives little Roger Tuivasa Sheck here a little bit of a departing message here as he walks to the bin. There you go. Face. So on you, Jazz. Little finger salute. So yeah, he's off to the Wakefield in the Super League. So yeah, good luck to Jazz. He's been a champion player.
Very
Bloke
famous
too.
club, Wakefield Trinity. Do you know that club? There was a movie called Richard Harris's the star, black and white movie called This Sporting Life. Have a look at it. And it won an Academy Award for something. Might have been cinematography, I don't know. But it was based off a rugby league player at Wakefield Trinity.
Oh.
There you go. Check it out. Do yourself a favour. Now, Jim Beam's dynamic duo, because some things are just better together. And, mate, Tanner Boyd and James Fisher-Harris, they combine for the fastest try in NRL history. Let's have a look at it again. I don't know what Daly was thinking there.
No. And Sabi. Yeah, Sabi.
Man. There we go. Look at that. He was
There you go.
shepherding the ball.
Yours and Sabi, yeah. But isn't it good to see that a forward's going down in the record books?
Wonderful.
I love it. I love it. A front row of all people too.
Well,
on your fish.
The previous fastest try in NRL history was Parramatta boy Va'a.
Yes.
He got it for the Eels. A while
Is that
ago.
off the kickoff as well? Pretty much, but it's in different
There
circumstances.
we go.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I think it's a drop ball.
Look at it.
At contact,
There it is, Adam Blair.
Adam Blair.
Taking the ball up.
boom.
There you go. One
good shot.
Ball comes. There it is. But not the fastest try ever. The fastest try ever was in the UK Super League. Once this happened, our producer, Johnny Clegg, who's a tragic Super League man, Salford man, this is the fastest one ever. Ben Crooks.
This in COVID?
7
It's got to
seconds.
be COVID, isn't it?
Oh,
There it is. There you go.
wicked bounce. The bounce of the
wicked
rugby league
bounce.
ball.
There you go.
Hey, bounces everyone.
It's time, people. Let's go to Fletcher, the VB bar.
Oh, yes, thank you, Matthew. Well, they say time flies when you're having fun, and unfortunately, this is the last ever VB bar for this year. Just for this year. Only for this year. Round 27, we don't do it in the finals. So this is it. I still don't know who the winner is, nor what they get, but I'll continue here. And this is the first. Aaron Clark. We're talking about Dylan Walker being a buy over the year. I think this fella has as well. He leads on 120 points. Payne Haas and Tino, obviously, is always there. But this week, we're going to give it to someone special. So one of our own cameramen. Have a look at this. This is Gary Gare. He's the cameraman here. Have a look. So Lehigh Hopewadi just clips him with his stud. It looks a little like not much in it. Gary keeps holding the camera here. You'll see Lehigh's boot just sort of clip his shin. Well, unfortunately, Gaz, yes, it looks like he's going to have to get a skin graft because it just ripped open his shin. Yeah, here he is getting carried out over there at Four Pines, going in the back of the ambulance on the green whistle, but not that sort of green whistle, this green whistle. But Gaz has been a cameraman for about 40 years, and he's got a message for everyone.
Stephen Fletch. G'day, mate. Boys, I just got back home. The neighbours said to me, "Here, buddy, here's a beer for you." And I went, I can't really drink because the nurse said don't drink. But I'll tell you what I do want. If you know anyone, I need a Gosney pizza because I'm starving, man. Have a good day, boys. And before I go, I want to thank Fox Sports and NEP for looking after me the other night. and also the Manly hierarchy who looks after me in the dressing room. Thanks a lot. Have a good night. Bye.
Go on, you guys. So, yeah, if you're out there, Gosney, yeah, another one to Gary would be great. But, yeah, so we'll cheers to you, Gary. Have a go.
Nice one, Fletch. Hey, and he's right with Manly really assisted him, but also the Warriors. Rocco Berry went to hospital, got his shoulder put back in. They let him share the
cab?
the ambulance.
Oh, the
Not the cab. The ambulance.
I thought they got a cab.
The ambulance to hospital. So,
what hospital they go to, do you know?
it's a good one. St Vincent's in the city, I believe.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
They might have gone the North Shore Hospital.
It's not
They're
bad.
good people over the North Shore.
Bloody oath they are. Very, very good.
Yeah. You know why there's so many jacarandas over on the north side?
No.
Because in the old days over there on the north side, when you had a baby, they planted a jacaranda tree. So,
wow.
Yeah, but they're not good jacaranda trees because they block up your sewers because the roots get in their local water.
Is that a fibrous root or a tap root?
Taproot, yeah.
So on the north side, you see all the pines up and around North Narrabeen, because a lot of the area was swamp. But when you put a pine in, it absorbs all the water. It's like when you're in the south of France. Napoleon did the same thing.
Right.
Little guys with lots of power.
You would know
Careful.
about Napoleon.
We do. Guys, we'll take a break. Face to face this week is with Nick Cronin.
Here's Cronin off a killing special, and Cronin's in for a try.
81, 82, 83, in 47, no premierships, and then 3 in succession.
You get them come through together, you're very lucky.
Sterling to Cronin. Cronin is in.
I lost the sight of my eye and I thought I was finished. But you get back and all of a sudden you start feeling a bit better.
My recollection varies with your recollection. Maybe
because mine's the truth. Good question, Ray.
I'm trying to ask the best ones I can. He could make an impact in important games like no other.
It's a stat that Queensland people don't like. He'd give you a second chance, you wouldn't want to be lining up to your third. And this woman said you wouldn't have the hide to come back next year.
If he kicks it, I'd say Parramatta have won it. He's missed it.
You're looking for a bit of support. They looked at me and they said, how's it going, Golden Boots? Well, what can I say?
DYD, Sharks 6, great company. Now 40-20, the Panthers over the Dragons. And but I tell you what, the Dragons, they made them work for it. They gave some cheek early, but class took over in the second half.
Yeah, I feel they've got one eye on next week, this mob. So they rested their 16 players the previous week, and they just did enough. I mean, the score's 40-20, but... yeah, I feel that the semi-finals are upon us next week, and that's what they were sort of looking forward to. Nathan was brilliant.
Precision, Harry.
Late on about 4.
Always is. Yeah.
They rest Edwards halfway.
He got taken off about 15 to go. I don't know whether that was being naughty or they want to give him a spell.
He didn't have his best game, but he's not busted, is he?
No, mate, his stats are unbelievable. I mean, he worked his back. At the moment, it's just a few errors crept into his game you don't normally see over that time of the year. Titans 36-28 over the Tides. We're going to chat about Kieran Foran in a second, but Titans, massive second half. Got it done for Kieran, but you just wonder where that is all the time. And as far as the Tigers are concerned, look, Tigers have really improved. Had a great mid-season. It's a shame they dropped away the last month.
Well, 28-12 at half-time. You thought they could have gone on with it here, but it was very similar to the Cowboys game when they scored a few tries late, get rolled there as well. But look, credit to the Dolphins. They knew it was an important... I mean, the Titans, they knew it was an important game because if they dropped this one, they could have been looking at the spoon. So a great come. AJ Brimson in the centres. Because Kinney was in the fullback. Foran was outstanding. Big Tino as well.
Baby feed for more.
Yeah, baby feed's good. But to come back in that second half, it was, and keep the Tigers to 0. Yeah, great win.
Young fella got scored on debut.
Yes, Macassini, scored. Yeah, this bloke's a school kid. Big winger for the West Tigers here. He scores on debut. Still at school, this young bloke.
Huge raps on him.
Yeah, huge raps on him. They wanted to play him a little bit earlier. But I think some school stuff got in the way, so he had to wait a little bit longer. HSC, and I think some school footy as well.
You think he'll go to Schoolies?
Is he at Mad Monday, or is he going?
I
don't know.
Mad Monday. You could go to Mad Monday.
Schoolies. Maybe he could have his Mad Monday at Schoolies.
But they've only just finished the
Are we
trial,
going to go
HSC.
again this year?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Well, you go last year. Did you
It shows
go
how much time. So when we did our Schoolies, we went to Foster. these days, mate, Bali.
Yeah.
Where did you go, H?
I went on a surf trip to Samoa.
See what it
Yeah.
We can talk about this all day, what we did, because I didn't do it. I was training during that.
Oh, were you?
So, yeah, anyway. So let's look at some other try-scoring school kids. First up, E.T. So E.T. was still at high school when he scored on debut. Look at him there, fresh-faced. Benji Marshall, another school kid that scored. Current coach for the West Tigers. Look at him, bandy little thing. There he goes over. This is Chris Lawrence, Rowdy Lawrence.
17. It's a great
17, yes. Look at him. Champion player for the West Tigers over the years. A lot of injuries too, unfortunately. Jamal Indris here on debut. I don't know if he was still at school, but look at this guy. He looked to have been out of school for about 10 years, Jammer. Look at the size of him. Yeah. Good on him.
Jeff Freddie there? Jeff Freddie?
On debut?
Yeah, 17, wasn't he, Freddie? Freddie, 17. He came on against West late in the game in 89. Anyway, now, Kieran Foran, we said before, played his last game. What a warrior he's been. Incredible player. And, well, he allowed us to mic him up, and we've got some of his stuff from the second half. Have a look.
Reggie, get him, Rock. Shoot Rocky, Reg. Reg! Yes! They're allowed to compete. They're saying Keanu never looks at the ball.
The kick across the face. Fa'aso Ma'alawi and Brian Kelly off a Kieran Foran try assist.
Here we go. Go, boys. Hot, hot, hot.
Foran fires it out to Brimson. Brimson likes his chances. Gives it on to Kelly. They've come from 16 down to tie it up.
Yes! 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 Boy, Pop, come on, let's go. Come on. Get Bozzy! Yeah!
Big chance. Brimson scores!
Yes! 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 Yeah! 6 minutes, son.
And the Titans win, and a great career comes to an end.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Yes! I love you. Yes! I love you, Fozzie. Yes! I love you, Dad. Yes!
Congrats, bro. On a grand career, bro. That's it, bro. Thanks, brother. Yeah, it's been a pleasure, mate.
Well done. Well done.
Well done, brother.
Man, that's pretty cool, I tell you what. How nice is that?
Yeah.
The young fella saying, I love you, Dad.
Tearjerker there, wasn't it?
That, to hear that just once in your life and be so for you over there. But I'll tell you what, mate, what a great... I must say with Kieran, a few of those shots when he's running, he looked every bit the man about to retire.
Oh, yeah, he looks stiff. He looks stiff.
But, mate, well done, Kieran. I don't think any player that's more respected through his career than Kieran.
But also, too, to go through the ups and downs that he went through as well, towards the back end of his career, and to bounce back from that and finish at the Titans with a good win, a great win, coming from behind like they did. You can tell he was very excited about that.
I believe he's going to be Foxx League next year. But so it'd be good. It's good,
My save. Yeah. He's come to take my spot, which is good on Sunday too.
He won't be hosting because that's very difficult to do. Now, Harry, are you excited, mate? The Ashes tour coming up at the end of the year. The Ashes is back. Looking forward to it?
Yeah, it's a pretty good opportunity, I guess. It's pretty early and you can't get too excited and look too far ahead. Just got to keep playing footy and hope things work out. But carrying an extra few kilos there.
Yeah,
but,
mate.
Yeah, it's
carrying a bit of timber.
It's very, very grateful that there's an opportunity for Aussie and England to play in that Ashes.
Huge series for the English. Really put. I mean, the first game's at Wembley Stadium, and that's something through your career you'll look back on and go, "Wow, you played there? You used to play?"
Yeah, we played a few. I have to go back and have a look at what stadiums we played at, but over in the World Cup, it was pretty good. It was one of the best times to be a part of. Like, that was my first test match, but couldn't have got it.
That's a great stadium. I played there twice. was just trying to fit that in. No, but you really enjoy it. Mate, talking about England news this week. This came out of Darren Lockyer, part of a consortium that is looking to buy the London Broncos, which is fantastic. London Broncos, years ago, they were an affiliate of the Brisbane Broncos, and Broncos would oftentimes send their best young players over there. They had a lot of success. People like Leo Denver and whatnot went over and sort of cut their teeth over there. Actually, there's a fella in the audience got a London Broncos jersey on. Be good to see.
Yeah, it seems to be all the rage now, maybe on the back of the Cowboys doco that we've been watching.
Oh, yeah.
Doing the buying sports teams.
America's
trying to turn
Dream.
them around.
Have you seen that, Harry?
I haven't.
It's something. It's a good one. Special.
Yeah, that was a good segue, because speaking of NFL, it kicked off last weekend, or this weekend, and this was quite unusual. This is the Cowboys up against the Philadelphia Eagles. Have a look at this. This is Jalen Carter. This is before the game. He got ejected. He just had, look, he puts a big booger on him, big blue. Yeah,
that's low.
So before the game, before the game even kicked off, he got ejected, which is not nice.
No. Is that a automatic couple of weeks? Is it, or how does that work?
Once you get sent off, you can be replaced. So you're only down. You don't get like penalised.
If you end up with a numerical advantage in the ruck line, I tell you what, you'd be struggling. I mean, I'm pretending like I know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't have a clue.
But can I go back in time and have a look at other incidences?
God, I'd love it.
Okay, so this is Russell Packer. Remember this, everyone? So he's up there and he decided... one of our audience members did this last Thursday, I feel. Now, this is Joey Leilua with now the running onto the stage. The fireworks. Remember, you got a bit of copped a bit of shrapnel in the eye there. This is Sparky the Eel. You enjoyed this, Nathan?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Just laughing. And, of course, our man break before kick-off. I read the paper today. He's taken.
He's officially taken.
He's officially taken.
Rekindled rekindling
an old relationship.
So the mo's gone.
20 years.
Yeah, he's dressing a little bit more conservatively. So good on you, Braith.
I must say,
love is beautiful.
He's a dashing-looking man. He is.
Oh, yeah.
If I was to date anyone,
he's exercising a lot now too.
There he is.
Now, Harry, the last time I saw you, we were over in the old Foxtel offices, and we did that prank with Xavier. Do you remember this bit here? Because you were trying to be funny and scare Xavier, but we sort of calm as a bitch. Look at this, boss. I thought growing up in North Queensland you would be sort of used to snakes. Look at that.
Don't really like snakes too much, but you know what it's like when someone brings something up behind you. Yeah.
But you would have seen snakes growing up.
Yeah, seen plenty.
Have you seen snakes as an adult?
Yeah, there's something coming.
No, nothing. Because Matthew's not very.
Yeah.
Mate, not
You're on level 2. You parked on level 2 again tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Now, Matthew, this is the final. This is the final high on AI. So we're going to do this. Look at this. So we run into. Everyone's on their Mad Monday. The Cowboys are on their Mad Monday because they had the bye this week, and one of our favourite journos, Buzz, decided to go up there and get on there and just show off in front of the girls. Look, I thought AI was good because that looks nothing like... what looks more like Gary Johns than anything. So, yeah, that's finally the last one we'll ever do, I think. Until AI...
We've said that before.
We've got Belzer with a few of those at the club.
I have, yeah.
He starts wigging out. You're going, who's taking them? Who's doing that?
It's scary, isn't it? It's scary, I think, Anyway, I remember back in the day, I remember years ago in the 80s, there was a movie called Electric Dreams. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Electric Dreams? Where a bloke basically fell in love with a computer, and then the computer started coming alive, and I thought, what? It's crazy. Look at us now.
Well, there's robots.
Anyway.
There's sex robots.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. They're saying that you won't need to have a partner, male or female.
Really?
Yeah, you hire...
hire the robot?
You hire the robot. Or you can buy the robot, depends what you want. I mean, I know you can hire things now, very similar.
Yeah. I tell you what, we'll take a break and we'll extend on that after the break. Stay with us.
And Norris separated by nothing. The two McLarens are side by side again. What an extraordinary sight. The McLarens collide. Game on at the front. This blockbuster season continues. The best drivers out there fighting for a win.
I cannot believe what I've just seen.
This is what Formula One is about.
Hey, welcome back to the show now. It's upon us. Let's have a look at the draw finals, week 1, and on the Friday night in Melbourne, Storm versus the Dogs, 6:30. Big day Saturday, 3:30 in the afternoon. You've got the Whales up against the Panthers. Saturday night, Sharks, Roosters. And then Sunday afternoon down in Canberra, you've got the Raiders up against the Broncos. Interesting, it's just come through from the National Rugby League. Week 2, they're going to change the format. In previous years, finals were Friday, Saturday. Nothing on the Sunday. They've changed it now. It's going to be Saturday, Sunday afternoon. They've done that for greater recovery. I think it's great. Do you remember the years ago it used to be they'd have the double-header weekend, which was almost bigger than the grand final weekend. Remember at Allianz, everyone would go from the country and it'd be the minor and major semi-final.
That was the top 5
it's great to see you. Obviously, happy memories. Now, let's talk Raiders Broncos first of all, which is going to be that afternoon game down in Canberra. Raiders, they met in round 2 this year. Raiders won at 32-22. Historically, Brisbane struggled down in Canberra, but at least it's a day game for the Broncos. So, interesting one.
Yeah. It's a hard one.
Very hard.
Particularly how the Broncos played last week, Reece Walsh in particular. It's a tricky... I've got to lean towards the Raiders just purely because they obviously finished number 1 and across the board they've probably got more players in form for the Raiders. So, yeah, but it is going to be a tricky one.
Tell you, Ethan Strange, big series for him coming up. We've spoken about the Ashes tour at the end of the year and a big final series, and he'll be there if he isn't already. But great opportunity for him. And through the back half of this year, Harry, I think he's been probably top 3 players in competition.
Yeah, for sure. He's been in the game, in the highlights packages every week. But he just looks like so tough and a competitor. And yeah, he looks like he's just out there enjoying himself and super dangerous. But haven't played against him this year. Didn't get to play against the Raiders. But
were you suspended again?
Yeah.
Do
you
enjoy yourself when you're out there? Do you honestly enjoy yourself?
Yeah, I do for sure. I think. Yeah.
You're always smiling.
Yeah.
You're always smiling. It's good.
Yeah. Are you trying hard enough if you're always smiling?
Now, Storm versus the Dogs on the Friday night. Harry, tell you what, mate. Harry, you blokes played them in round 25. I'll tell you what, mate, they in the second half in particular, they really took it to you.
Yeah, they did. I think we got off to a pretty good start, and then they've just come out of the blocks. And you've got to expect that with good teams. And, from half-time, they got a real response. But seeing the way they played last night, they played a really good brand of footy early. And then Sharks probably just came over the top. And they had a few injuries, which didn't help. And, like I said, that sort of, not complacency, but that subconscious of not moving up and down the ladder.
Yes.
So I'm expecting...
But no Bronson
next week.
No Bronson Cherry for the Dogs?
No Bronson, no. That's a big loss.
Cat 1, 11 days. Yeah.
But it's one of those things, isn't it, with the Dogs? The Dogs have had a difficult last third of the season, but the finals is here. The finals have arrived. It's just everything changed.
Question for you, Matthew. If Bronson, he's going to be out, would you move Matt Burton to centre, Galvin to 6 and bring back the Sex on legs?
Wow. Sexton.
I tell you, it's worth some thought. There's no doubt about it, because it's a situation like when I look at the Dogs, I sort of look and I go, who's the boss? If that makes sense, like who's Tony Dancer, yeah. But you sort of look and and I go, right, who's running the show a little bit? It's very tough for Lachlan, I think, to come in and learning the system and trying to steer the side around the park simultaneously. So something to think about, Fletch. There you go. Now Sharky's up against the Roosters. Now when they met, it was actually round 20. Sharks won this one 31-18. Blake Brayley, in my opinion, he's the key for the Sharks in the fact that when he scoops and goes, that's when you see the Sharks come to life.
Yeah, this game down here, they look like the Chooks were never in that game. The score the Chooks came back towards the end, but they were a dominant side. Chooks are going better than they are now, but so are the Sharks. The Sharks have won. They've been like sneaky good, 4 out of 4.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, it's a huge call with Nico Hines. I know Trindle may be back, and Atkinson, as we spoke earlier, has done a great job. But you would think that Nico's in there. In their best 17 or their best 13.
I just think the Roosters too much firepower. The Roosters across the board, and they're playing an exciting style of footy at the moment. The Chooks
certainly are. Now, Was and Penrith on the Saturday afternoon. This is, look, they met in round 16. Penrith won this one 26 points to 8. There's no doubt this is a really tough matchup for the Was. However, if you can get over there and you can dictate the terms of the contest, mate, they're in with a chance. Wade Egan may be expected back, which is huge. Although Sam Healy, I tell you, he showed late. He was probably their best player against Manly. But and Nathan Cleary, of course, the crucial figure. Boys?
As much as you want to see the Wars win over there in particular, an elimination final, I just think too much big game experience from the Panthers. They've rested at the right time of the season, had a good win on the weekend. So I think the Panthers, purely just because where they've been before in these situations, they'll handle that pressure a little bit better and get away with the win.
Right, we're going to take a break. After that, we've got Hemi coming on. Let's have a look at the ladder at the end of the regular season. A bit of finality. And, of course, the Raiders got the minor premiership. We go down and, you see how tight it was at the end there. And we said, but Roosters snuck into 8th. And again, you tip your hat to the Dolphins, what they had to endure as far as injuries concerned, honestly. They have a good run next year. Don't worry about just playing finals. They could be a contender.
Who got last?
Who was last? Yeah, I know. God. Right. OK, Hammy, welcome, brother. How are you, Hemi? Going good?
Yeah, good. Tough last game for the Tigers, a little bit disappointing. Shocking second half as well, obviously, but we've done enough to secure a top 16 finish, which we'll take.
Absolutely.
Can't say the same for every team, unfortunately, but it does give me great pleasure, Matty, to hand this over after 3 years of looking after it. There you go. Enjoy it.
Cheers, mate. I'll send it up in Express.
Yeah, hopefully you don't have it for the next 3 years like we did.
Hope not.
Taking care of it.
Now, people having a crack, Hemi.
Yeah, people having a crack. Obviously, Book of Feuds on Friday night. Angus Crichton had a fantastic game, I thought. Scored a fantastic try as well. And he had a crack at doing a very offensive try celebration, despite not having the appropriate part of his body to do it correctly. Bang, there we go. So there you go. He can't get fined for that. He's found a little loophole. Yeah.
And when he was at the Bunnies, when he cut it off, didn't he?
Yeah.
It was when he was at the Bunnies.
It was. Yeah. So there you go. So well done, Angus, for having a crack, despite the fact he couldn't execute correctly. Yeah.
Now, by the way, would you take a finger off to play, continue to play? Would you do that?
No way.
You wouldn't?
That one?
Yeah, that one's got to go.
That's why he took his off.
Yeah, he's kept dislocating.
Because Cement got his taken off. Remember, David Gillespie got caught in a garbage truck, then to play in the 88 grand final, he just took
a couple of players have played with only one testicle.
Trey Fuller's got it. Is it?
Trey Fuller?
Yeah.
One?
Trey Fuller.
Yeah.
Oh,
is he missing a finger, Trey Fuller?
He's a little stumpy one.
Yeah.
Did you say single test?
One testicle?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. That'd hurt.
That would hurt.
What? One night?
Yeah. Now, title odds.
Yes, title odds. There has been a little bit of movement here, so we've got a new favourite, of course, the Canberra Raiders. They were 350. They've come out a little bit. They have just conceded 50. So can they still win the comp? We're going to put that to the test with the Raiders. The Storm, they're out to $4.10. Broncos were $10 into $6.50. In the next four in the odds as well, the Roosters have been the big movers. They were $15 this morning, but there's been a fair bit of cash come for the Chooks. They might be a bit of a smoky there, into $10.50 right now.
Now, Clive Churchill medal, Hemi.
Yeah, Clive Churchill medal. Good time to get involved in this market as well. Nathan Cleary is the favourite in that market. Former West Tigers legend Harry Grant has been pretty well supported. Welcome back any time, by the way, Harry. $13. It's worth a shot. Ethan Strange, I think you might have had him a little bit earlier in the year, Matty. He's been in fact, he's best backed in this market. And then the amateur plumber there, Reece Walsh, rounds out the top four.
Yeah. Now, big Friday night game, Dog Storm.
Yes. Now, the Storm, obviously, a couple of injuries. Obviously, Harry comes back in. They're going to be tough to beat in Melbourne. $1.50 favourites. The Doggies probably haven't quite found their mojo yet, heading down there. $2.60 outsiders.
Now, Penrith travel to Auckland.
They do. Home ground advantage for the Warriors, but the market doesn't think that's too much of an impact at all. Panthers probably one of the teams you don't want to face in the finals. $1.40. The Warriors about the $3 mark at home.
Now, this one for me could be the toughest one to pick. Sharks Roosters.
Yeah, Sharkies were $2 this morning. Nico Hines' news sort of broke today. They've drifted a little bit. I think the Roosters probably the other team you don't want to play. They're in really good form at the moment. $1.65 for them at Shark Park.
Raiders Bronx.
Yeah, this is going to be, I reckon this is probably the game of the round. The Raiders down there, they rested some players. Yes, they conceded 50, but obviously we know with their first string team, they're going to be very hard to beat. $1.62. The Broncos, though, I tell you what, they could go deep in the comp. In fact, Sugar, a couple of weeks ago, get them on side, 8.55 tonight. Had the grand final Quinella, Raiders versus Broncos in April, $61 on the lead. Yeah,
he's going good, Joel.
He's going very well.
Good, yeah.
They get him on side, boys, like the Penrith Panthers. They've been resting blokes. Sugar's just had a week off. Dan's having a week off.
Yeah.
As they hit finals, they're in very good form.
Excellent.
When you get in there? When are you going to get on there?
Well, I filled in for Sugar on
full time.
in the previews.
I think you should be full time. How do we get you full time?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just a Brad Schneider of get him on side.
Thanks, Hammy. Hey, Harry, good on you, mate. Thanks for coming on, buddy. Really appreciate it. Simply, mate, the finals just upon us, so good luck for the finals, mate. Big one coming up. Final word. I usually have something. Yeah. Who gets the spoon next year?
You can keep it.
Okay, that'll do us, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you back in the next week.